Hello, everybody. It is Saturday, the 8th of January. I want to tell you things that have happened to me over the last week and what it showed me. The thoughts that came out of my experiences. Now, first of all, thank you, Katja, for your gift this morning. I found it this morning and thank you so much. And that is actually part of what it is I want to talk about, something that it showed me. So let's start what happened to me this week. First of all, of course, last weekend, when I had this relief of financial pressures because of your gifts. And, and it taught me that, you have to ask. You have to ask in order to receive. But then, as the week went on, and I swear it was just one thing after the other, to a point where I stood here and said, what on earth are you doing? And I'm not talking to myself, but talking to the all. What are you doing? I'm asking for relief here, and you are just piling it on. And, but through this, the thoughts came. So it started after the initial financial relief, I went down with a raging toothache by the beginning of the week. And I mean, it was excruciating. And for 2 nights, I slept only for as long as the painkillers would last. So like 3 or 4 hours at a time. And I was at a point where I said, I cannot live on painkillers. I need something that would really heal this. And I mean, listen to this. I cannot live on painkillers. I need the real thing. I need the real cure. And then the thought came to me that there are antibiotics somewhere in the house. So I started rummaging around and I found a strip of 5 broad spectrum antibiotics, and I started taking them, and I had the thought of, that's not enough. 5, it was, the whole site was inflamed. I said, this will never work. And I said, I need more antibiotics, and tried, and I couldn't get any more. And then at some point I said, you know what, no. You were given 5. It will be enough. It will do it. Just take the 5. And it did. It's gone. And then the thought came of, I give you as much as you need. Now, broad spectrum antibiotics are good because they cure the inflammation, but they're also very bad for your gut bacteria because they broad spectrum kill everything. So I gave you enough to cure the infection, but not so much that it would do something bad again, like killing your gut bacteria. You can have too much of a good thing where it becomes bad again. So I was like, great. So the toothache is gone. I'm just about afloat, and great. And then my washing machine started playing up. And that was the point where I stood here and said, what on earth? So for 2 days it wouldn't spin. So for 2 days I was working this, I have a 50s style mangle. And I swear, I'm glad I'm not living in the 50s. Those things are a pain. I thought, my arm, blinking heck, turning the handle, So now I can't go on like this either. This is not the solution. And then the machine stopped altogether. But then an error code flashed up. And I thought, right, we're getting somewhere. Where's the booklet for the machine? So I asked that for a while, and until I found, it came to me where it was, and I looked up the error codes. Now the error code was 8. In the booklet, it was 1 to 7. And for 8, please phone the manufacturer. And I was like, slept on it for a night. Yesterday morning, I thought, right, put the code into Google. And yeah, there it was. Motor carbon brushes. Need replacing, and there was the YouTube video. Now, first thing in the morning, I actually thought, you know, what am I lacking? What is wrong here? There's something lacking in me. Yeah? Why is this all? And one of the things I thought was self-confidence. Definitely self-confidence. I mean, I might seem confident here, you know, but out in the real world, no, I lack it quite often. So then when this video came up, how to replace the carbon brushes, and I thought, yeah, self-confidence, I can do this. So I took my tools, I removed the motor out of the machine, was sat here at the table removing the carbon brushes, found the parts, put them back in, put the motor back in, and then the belt slipped. Right, so I need another belt, went back to the shop, and because they're so tight, it took me forever, and I jammed my fingers more than once, and it wouldn't stay on. And then my husband phoned and said, you know what, the motor is looking to be at the wrong angle. That's why the belt slips. So I said, they're right. Need to take the motor out again, dismantle the whole thing again, take the motor out. And I looked, and while I was taking it out, and I say, you know, he will not give you more than you can take. If you can think it, you can do it. But a lot of the work was not done with self-confidence, but pure bad temper. Tearing at the thing, which probably accounts for the state of my hand this morning. And the way I had jammed it in, I could not get it out. And I said, what is wrong? I cannot do this. And then thought came, ask for help. And again, there it is, ask for help. You are not the only thing here. There are others in this house. There are others everywhere. It might not be, you had the thought you can maybe do most of it, but maybe it's not all up to you. So ask for help. And then I got my daughter's boyfriend, and I said, you know what, I don't have the strength to pull that out. Can you try? And he pulled it out straight away. And then I saw the brackets at the back, and I put it in proper at the right angle. The belt fitted, it's running. So, and then last night, all these thoughts came to me when I was sat at the doorstep, completely exhausted with my last cup of coffee. I've had it. And then all these thoughts came to me, you know, about, well, the thing is, and there's what's hanging on my kitchen cupboard, you know, therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe you have received it and it will be yours. Call on me and I will answer you, show you great and mighty things which you do not know. So first of all, you are in a position where you do not know anymore the way forward. You don't know. Think that you've already received it. Yes. Or even think that it is possible. Now, that is the thing that I believe. I do believe this, that we are in this field of all possibilities, the matrix. So whatever I need is in there. And I can believe that because it's pure logic. My head can believe that. Because if everything is there, it must be there. And then know that you've already received it. You are the light. You know the possibilities. They're in there somewhere. So ask. And then here come, and that is always the thing, how to ask correctly. So it is not, I want. It is not, I want. Because I want doesn't get, because I want is taking. Give it to me, demanding it. The giver wants to give. That way is taking, and if you take, the giver cannot give. But then I thought, what were you doing? And I asked, how? How? How do I get rid of the pain? How do I fix this washing machine? And then it came to me, I thought about Mary. You know, when the angel came to her and said that she should receive a child, what was her first reaction? How should this be possible? She asked that question. Now, at that moment, two desires came together. God wanted this son, and Mary had the desire to give it to him, the child to him. But then her question was how? And that is, she received the answer grew inside of her. How should this be possible? And I was thinking of Sarah, and although it doesn't say in the Bible, but, I mean, if you were Sarah, would you not ask that question? In the first instance, she laughed, you know, that she should conceive a child at her age. And then she said, it is the will of God, therefore it will be done. And then would the next question not be, how? Would that question not be in you if you were her? And then it came, and then I was thinking about being as children. What do children do? And it's not have no fear. If you have no fear, you're an idiot. That's why we look after children, because they have no fear. They don't know where to stop. So yes, fear is a good thing. But they're curious. They're forever asking questions. You know, why? When? How? Are we there yet? They're curious. They want to know. That is how you're being as children. Don't start with what you do know and you don't know the way, therefore it's not possible. No, it is possible. But then ask, how is it possible? And receive the answer. And as I said, receive the answer, have self-confidence. You will not be given more than you can handle. If the answer is given to you, you can do it. You may not be able to do it all by yourself. Don't kill yourself trying, or, wreck your hand trying to do it all by yourself, but ask for help. And know whatever you're being given is exactly the right thing and or the right amount, where it would do good. Not too little, where it cannot do what's supposed to do. Not too much, where it might go into a harmful territory again. So I don't know. Right now, I'm very excited about this. I'm at the end of the week, and I'm very excited after all the turmoil. I'm really excited. I don't know right now whether this is the way, but I have a feeling, I have a very strong feeling that this is a possibility, and for myself, I will most certainly test drive this thought. Anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.